So hi, Andre. So good to see you again.
And you too?
And
How you doing?
welcome. Yeah, good. Thank you. Welcome to our new episode of Real Leaders, Real Connection. And the idea here is that we really get to know the people behind what we see presented to us on social media, whether it's Facebook, LinkedIn, or whatever it is. I believe that to connect and to get to know someone, you have to have a conversation. And this is the idea here. Have a conversation, share stories, and learn something from it.
Oh,
What do you
cool.
think? Yeah.
Cool. No, I think it's a great idea.
Thank you. And at the same time, I'd love to invite whoever's watching to please subscribe to our YouTube channel to watch more episodes, more interviews, more conversations. So Andre, the question for you today is, what story from your life would you like to share with us that will give us a little bit of insight into who you are and what it meant for you?
So I think there are a couple of stories, and I think in thinking about today's conversation, the one that sticks out the most would probably be my training and competing in the Epic, the Cape Epic, which I did in 2017. And for those of my friends and family that know me, they would probably never, I never thought there would be something on my agenda or things to do. But when you surround yourself, I think, with people that believe in you, you can do things that you would never imagine you could do. So I think that was the one of the biggest highlights of my life so far.
So tell us a bit about that. Tell us what made it a highlight. What made it so hard?
What made it a highlight?
Yeah.
I think part of it is that it wasn't a quick win. There was a definite amount of prepping, planning, dedication that was involved in it. And I think part of the celebration was actually the journey as opposed to the event. The event was amazing.
Yeah.
But I think they pulled up towards it, thinking at you closely there, seeing your mates support you, having your friends and family just on your side and rooting for you is actually really, really great. And then digging deep. There's those moments where you're not sure if you're going to make it.
Tell us about one of those moments. I know because I can relate when I was on Kilimanjaro and I was climbing the mountain, and there was one point where I knew, or not I knew, but it started to be possible that I might not make it to the summit. And for me, that was my real breaking point, and being able to push through that was a huge shift and a kind of a huge achievement for me. So tell us about one of those moments for you. I'd love to hear.
So I think for me, it would have been probably the first or second day of the event. So it's
how long is the event, just for people who don't know so much about it?
A 7-day mountain biking event. You're cycling between 80 and 100 k's off-road through the mountains in Cape Town. And you're doing about 15,000 meters of climbing. So it's about 15 kilometers of climbing over that period. And I think the part that was one of the toughest parts, and that's where I thought this is not going to work, was the temperature. So they got to about 40, 42, 43 degrees on the first day.
Wow.
And that was grueling. And the next
morning, are you saying 42 degrees Celsius?
Heat. Celsius, yeah.
Whoa.
So that was intense. But at the same time, it was an amazing thing to see yourself manage the race within your own expectations or your own capabilities. I think that's the one thing that's important. Pace yourself, dig deep. And
was there a moment that you thought, I can't go on? This is not going to happen.
So I think we were in the middle of nowhere on a dust road, and you could just see it was in the middle of the Cape's water, the drought, the scarcity of the water when they were nearly on day zero. And you just knew there was no water, it was dusty, it was hot. And I think that would probably be the point where we're just cycling for 20 k's, monotonous, thinking, what are you doing? Why are you here?
Yes.
But you have those moments where you then you find people that you connect with, you have good conversations. I had a great partner, someone who we laughed a lot. So when things are really tough, we looked for the bright side of why we were doing things.
So I just want to stop you there for a moment, because I totally relate to that question of why am I here? As I say, for me, the mountain was one of the most challenging things that I've done. And every day I would ask myself, why am I here? Why did I take this on? And you really do question it. And then you're saying that through the connection with other people, the conversation, the lightness, the support really gives you that energy, the courage, whatever it is that you need to carry on. And I actually found the same thing. It's through the team and being with other people that help kind of push you through. So say a little bit more about that.
And I think that's critical. I think the big lesson is that you're not in on any of these journeys by yourself. I mean, you can be directing them and putting energy into it and driving hard and being a big contributor. But I think what you put out is often what you get back. And I find if you're in a good space, you'll be helping someone that actually needs support at whatever point.
Yeah.
And the roles reverse. And when you're at a low, someone will be there to pick you up. And I think that's what that sort of reciprocity and the support that people give each other, I think is a very important quality that when you can take those moments into every environment, working environment, into your family environment, your relationships with your friends.
For sure.
And you're not always going to be the person that's on top form, having an amazing time. But when you are, other people are going to leverage off you, and when you're not, other people are going to be your rock.
Right. So it's that cycle that you know that when you are in a good space, you can contribute to others. And when you're in a low space, others will contribute to you and help you to actually get through. Wow.
That's definitely
how did the experience change you? How did it shift you?
I think in terms of understanding what you can achieve, it's not that sort of I can only do this or this. It's finding that like how do you find how can you contribute really well at work and still have balance for your own health and fun and activities. I say that, and then as I'm saying it now, I'm thinking, well, there was a little bit of sacrifice because my family didn't see me in the morning. So I was training from 4 in the morning until about 7 every day for about 6 months. But I think it is important to look after yourself first, those close to you second, and your career sort of falls into place as well. And you get to work rejuvenated with energy, and people feed off that as well. And you come through winning on a lot of fronts. And I think it keeps your head very clear. And I think also when your time is limited, you're very deliberate about what you want to achieve. You don't have the luxury of time to just sit and contemplate and achieve nothing. Time is limited, and you need to make decisions and move forward.
Amazing.
So, and I think it helps a lot in prioritizing things.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. So what is your message for others? What is the message or the leadership message that you would like to give to other people through hearing your story?
I think the important thing is push yourself beyond what you believe you can do. So you can definitely achieve what you know you can achieve. I think believe that you can do more and take the chance and risk the chance of failing. I think in the race, you can look at a lot of that in terms of in that journey, there was a lot of failure. But I look at the end of it, and actually it was more of a process than actually 1 or 2 things that went wrong. I mean, we had breakdowns of bicycles, we were training, we had moments where, let's say, we didn't have great days, but overall we had an amazing experience, a very emotional experience. You come out of that a lot more sort of resilient. I think that's the important thing, is that look at the longer or the bigger picture as opposed to any specific position or instance of success or failure as a measure of that whole thing.
Amazing. Wow. Andre, so if I just summarize a little bit of what I heard you say, is that in this whole journey, what came out strongly for you, and this is what I heard, is that you've got to look after yourself. You've got to do the things that are really meaningful to you. It takes a lot of preparation and deliberate practice around how you fit it in. So kind of look after yourself first. Family kind of comes in close to that. And then career falls into line. And if you look after yourself, everything else does kind of fit in and happen well because you are in alignment with what you need to do.
I think most definitely. And I think you sort of you encourage that whole, it's a sort of a cycle. Like the more you believe in it, the more it actually sort of comes to fruition.
It's so true.
But you've got to work at it.
Yeah, you've got to work at it, because we can often convince ourselves that we need to look after our career first, or our family first, or everything else first. And then we feel a little bit, I know for sure I feel a little bit cheated, because then there's nothing left for me. But if I put myself first, and I see that with the people that I work with as well, if we put ourselves first, things do fall into line and everything else does get taken care of, and we still feel like we're filling our own cup.
Yeah.
And I want to add to that also something that you said, which is that we are not alone in this journey. Sometimes we are that strength and support for others, and sometimes others are there for us.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think someone said to me the other day, your life is a whole lot of balls that are bouncing, and it said that the fragile balls are your family, your health, your friends, and your career ball actually surprisingly is the rubber ball that keeps bouncing.
It's true.
Keep going to the right place. We often think that's the fragile ball.
That's the one we need to look. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's a different mindset. I've never thought of it that way. I've always thought of the family ball as a glass ball that protects, and I believe that. But the rubber ball concept I quite like.
Yeah. So I liken it to the whole concept of savings. You know how they say, if you want to save, if you want to practice saving, you've got to save first. You've got to, when your salary comes in or the money comes in, first thing that does is whatever the X amount goes to saving, because then you don't really notice it. And then there is enough for everything else because you make it happen and you make it work. But if you're going to leave your savings for the last, you'll never have enough. There's nothing going to be left. Exactly. It's the same with us and how we fill our own buckets, you know, how we fill our own energy. If we look after ourselves first, we're going to have plenty for everyone else to go around.
That's true.
But if we try and take care of everyone and everything else, career, family, particularly career, which is often really takes a lot of our energy, by the time we come to ourselves, there's like just nothing left. So it's kind of been that pay yourself first concept.
And it's a trick to get right, and it's not an easy trick. And I think that's the one thing to think about, is that how do you do it in measurable, or sort of bite-sized measures? So it's like saying, like, oh, you're going to become healthy now and go to the gym 5 times a week. Why don't you start off with it 1 day a week? Or 2 days a week? As opposed to looking at that big objective.
Like you've got to get it all done.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you. That was a great conversation. Cool. And to just end off, tell us where you are in the world. I know we both come from South Africa, the same place, but where are you today? And what do you love about the city that you live in?
So we live in Sydney, Australia. What do we love about the city? I think you've got the balance between being on holiday and working in the city, which is amazing. So we work hard and play hard. We're on the beach most weekends. And we've been swimming through winter. So that's been an amazing experience.
Amazing. Wow.
And love swimming in the sea on a Sunday morning. It's a great way to start the
weekend. And I love the fact that you volunteer as a lifeguard, which I think is an unbelievable thing on the beaches. So good for you.
Who would have thought?
Yeah, who would have thought? So if we end up spending time on the beaches in Sydney, we'll see you there in your swimming costume and lifeguard gear. Shorts.
Not
cool. Thank you, Andre. It was wonderful to speak to you, and I really appreciate getting a closer look into your life and what's kind of shaped you. So thank you.
Excellent.
For sharing.
Thanks for your time. It was great to
And a reminder to everyone, thanks for listening, and please do subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks very much.